Welcome into BeatBootFantasy.com, your daily fantasy picks here. Bob Tenzer with you here, NBA expert. November 30th, and we look to finish your November off great and get you into December here with a little bit of more money in your account than you came with today. We've been on fire lately, red hot, 6 straight 50-50 wins here for myself and my lineup, and looking to keep it going. Totals of 294, 260, 328, 331, 288, and a whopping 363. That got us some good money here, and we're going to try and keep it going for you today. 16 games on the slot for you, so let's get to it today. We'll start with the value plays. One that's going to be popular one today will be Gerald Green in Miami. Luol Deng officially ruled out, and Green will get the start again. 27 fantasy points in his last time with the start, and it should continue today. He plays a Boston team that is going to be up and down. Chris Bosh is also banged up. Amari Stoudemire out. The minutes will be there for Green, and if Miami stays in this game, it ends up being a close game, look for Green to get at least 25. We'll definitely hit value. He's a must-play tonight. Other one is Jared Bayless. Definitely going to be a popular one tonight as well. 4,500 on the salary. Thing with Bayless is the last 4 games, he's been over 26 fantasy points. He's also been over 34 minutes. He played over 40 yesterday. He got 27. So the only concern with Bayless is maybe, he might be tired on a back-to-back. But the thing is, Jason Kidd has sent a message to Carter Williams. He looks like he's going to be still less minutes coming off the bench. And Bayless actually didn't shoot well at all yesterday. He's usually a good three-point shooter. Didn't have it going. So look for him to even get a shot better. He can go off again tonight playing a Denver team that is top 3 worst in the league at point guards. You got to start Bayless in all formats. Finally, Clint Capella in Houston. Looks to seal himself that starting position here. He's got to go. He's a must-start for you tonight. At only 4,600 at the center position, playing a Detroit team. Yes, you're going to have Drummond down low, but more than likely Drummond's going to be bouncing around with Dwight Howard, so Capella could get some good looks tonight. He's been over 27 fantasy points in 3 out of his last 4 games. He even had 20 in one where he only played 8 minutes. Capella's going to be a must-start in all formats as well. Get Capella in the lineup. Let's go to some of our top talents tonight, starting with one of our non-expensive ones. Danilo Gallinari in Denver taking on the Milwaukee Bucks at 7,100. I got him in the lineup at small forward tonight. I think he's in for a big game. He's played over 34 minutes in 5 straight games. The minutes are going to be there. Usually Milwaukee plays at a slower pace, but when it comes to defense efficiency in fantasy, they're actually bottom 3 in the league against guarding the small forwards. With a lot of the changes Kidd has made lately, it looks like they're going smaller with the lineup, which also is going to benefit Gallinari getting his rebound chances. He should be in for a big night, in which a game that should be close, should go down to the wire, and he'll be in there for 35 minutes. So get Gallinari. Look for him to go off for 40 fantasy points tonight. Next one is James Harden. Coming off another back-to-back, but it's hard to fade this guy. He's always on the floor. He always plays big minutes. He gets his shots up. He actually didn't shoot well yesterday, but he did well in other formats. He should be a big play tonight. He's going to play 40 minutes. Going up against Detroit, who's not great defensively against the guards. And if you're worried about the minutes, worried about the back-to-back, 49, 55, and 50 in 3 games he's played back-to-backs this year. So the fantasy production should be there. Get Harden in the lineup. Finally, final big play today is Blake Griffin. Another guy on back-to-back that I like, going against Portland. Portland should be good enough. The line is 7.5 from Vegas. It should be good enough to keep them in the ball game. Portland hasn't been good all year against guarding power forwards. Griffin put up 38 last time he played Portland, and I'm looking for that to continue. Also, you got to factor in Chris Paul playing. For those worried about Chris Paul taking away his minutes, Chris Paul was playing Portland, going up against Lillard. And Portland is top 3 in the league at holding opposing point guards. So the offense tonight is going to run through Blake Griffin, that's for sure. They've been having problems with the other guards, small forward. It's going to be all Griffin tonight. Finally, the last question is, I'm getting a lot of questions about it, Russell Westbrook or Steph Curry. You got to go with Russell Westbrook tonight. The reason is, yes, coming off a horrible game last time, and will that continue? Is Durant back going to cause him to, go off the radar? No, it's not. He's playing Atlanta. It's only a 2-point spread. It should be really close all day. One of the highest point totals on the day from Vegas at 211. Russell should be going off for a huge night tonight. I look for a huge bounce back. He's at 2.5 days to rest. Reason you want to fade Curry tonight, playing against Utah. They're a really slow-paced team. They're top 5 defending the point guards, and it's in Utah. I don't think Curry's going to have a bad game, but I don't think he has nearly as much upside as Westbrook. Look for Westbrook to go off tonight, and also you have to realize his ownership will not be as high as you're used to seeing from him. You know, from the fact that I mentioned earlier, the bad game last time, and with Durant being back, he won't be as highly owned. So look for a big game from Westbrook tonight to get you going. Finally, my lineup for this evening, I'll give it to you. I was able to get one satisfied and get one in for tonight. So we're going to play Westbrook. We're going to play Bayless, Harden, and Gerald Green at the shooting guards. Gallinari, Iguodala, who should see minutes increase with Barnes still out. Blake Griffin, Dwight Powell down in Dallas at 4,600. Sacramento bad against the power forwards and should be high scoring. He'll get his chances. And finally, Clint Capella. That's your daily lineup here for today. BeatBooFantasySports.com, November 30th. We will see you tomorrow. Good luck.